I just want to quickly say before you watch this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to also join my Discord for updates a lot more frequent than uploaded videos. Also make sure to check out my Twitch, it's on the stream and there'll be a link in the description. I do stream on there, not as often as like chatting on Discord, but I do stream, and if you want to request anything, just message me on Discord. Okay, so then I'm going to be going over the current situation of YBA with the bans, the new update, and also a couple of the community's thoughts of this. So here we go. Now recently there's been a lot of bugs with Metal Ball Run and 1v1s and 2v1s, where whenever you join either the countdown doesn't start or you get kicked, and that's pretty much most of what's happening with some of the tamer things. But then there's also the situation with the anti-cheat false banning people. Like, people could just walk with bad internet and get kicked. So the situation with the new quests not working, where when you do get 50 kills in SBR, it just doesn't work, or it just doesn't count the kills. Of course, there's exploiters, and there's also a Mr. President bug, where if you trap them, and I think Barrage Finisher, it just puts them through the floor and kills them, which is pretty much an easy SBR win. Instead of exploiting, you can just do that. I'm going to show proof of all this when I can get it, because as you know, or as most people know, you can't read the message history and reports or bugs. So things that I've seen a couple of days ago, I won't be able to see again. So I'll just have to wait until it shows. But that's pretty much it for the brief explanation of what's happening, but we're going to go into more detail about the current situation of each of these things. Now regarding the new update, there has been quite a lot of false bans with the anti-cheat. I also just want to quickly say there's been a lot of bans from the Discord server. On last video I did get quite a lot of comments of people saying that they were banned from the Discord server for reporting the bug, or maybe reporting someone for exploiting. So if you are going to report something, make sure to use the template in the Discord, because they are just completely banning people from the server if they just don't use a template or don't report something without like an explanation. There's a new one which is just #IS, and there's another one which is M, which these do occur in SBR and main games. Some of them that I have seen is just people lagging, where they just walk straight and they just get kicked, maybe for them lagging and it accidentally putting them inside of the floor, or they've walked through a wall and it's pushed them back and it's detected that as some sort of exploit. There's also been a couple of SBR false bans, and some of them were valid from exploiters. You do need to think that in the situation of a lot of people being false banned, there will be actual exploiters claiming that they were false banned, which most of them won't be true if they are exploiting. But I can 100% say most of these cases are false bans from false detections. It does seem like in the new update they've updated the anti-cheat and it's just suddenly started false banning people. There's also a glitch with Made in Heaven, where if you do the, I think it's the throat slitter one, where you like bounce around in a cube, that one does fling people and get them kicked. There's also a couple of horse glitches in Metal Ball Run, but that is just temporary. They haven't really said much. There is the situation with the mobile just completely crashing on some devices, but we'll get into that in the next one. But with the false anti-cheat bans, most of them are true that it's false. Paragon did say that he's not seen any cases of false bans, but there is video proof of just people getting banned for nothing in SBR and main games, so just watch out. If you do have quite high ping, I'd recommend not playing as much, because you could get banned or even just kicked. Now recently there's been quite a lot of mobile crashes, where if you load up the game on a mobile device it will just completely crash, which basically that means the app closes itself. This could be from an overload of scripts, or maybe because of the high detail. It has worked on some devices, but there's quite a lot of devices that have just crashed and it's completely unplayable. This might have been because of a secret update that happened when they released the World Over Heaven and Made in Heaven that they might not have announced, but they have said that they're trying to fix it and they are aware of this, so I doubt they'll be crashing much longer. The next update will probably fix it, because they have updated twice since the Made in Heaven update. Now we're going to move on to my final point, which is how to actually get unbanned. Now before I start this, I want to say two things. First of all, there was an appeal form, but it's nowhere to be found. There is a video of someone using it, but I can't find a link for it, and no one's really been talking about it, so maybe they've discontinued it. And the second thing is, you need to record the moment before you were banned. So this is like maybe the last minute before you were banned and saw the ban screen. There was someone who did show that, but the mods told him that a couple of like seconds before he was banned, I injected a script, but there was no proof for that. So it might not work, because there are people putting in appeals of when they were banned, but some of them are getting declined. So yeah, make sure to have a clear video of you just getting banned pretty much, and I'll show you how to appeal. All they've really said about being unbanned is message the mods, like Paragon and Perishing. All they've really said is that most of the cases that they've been sent are edited videos that don't prove that they were falsely banned, which could be the case and it could not be the case. We won't know because we haven't seen the DMs. But pretty much have a solid video of you getting banned. Don't intentionally get banned, no one would want to do that. And make sure it's clear, unedited, and send it to them with like your name and why you were banned, or why you think you were banned for maybe anti-cheat. That's all they've really said about it. They've not really said much about appeals, so that's all I can really say. Don't quote me on this, but all they really said is that the DMs are open and they're telling people who've been banned, and they think it's a valid ban, that they're exploiters. That's pretty much all they've said. So yeah. Now before I finish, I just want to quickly say, if you did enjoy this video, then make sure to subscribe and like. These do take a while. Currently I've been editing this for like 2 hours straight. So yeah, I hope you do enjoy. The situation with YBA, it's a bit questioned. There's some things that are unanswered, and them recently just banning people because they've said they've been banned by the anti-cheat is a bit sus. But yeah, that's it.